Welcome, everyone. This is Pine Leaf Needles, and you're listening to LOTRO Players News, where we take a look at the latest news in LOTRO and here at LOTRO Players. And this week we have with us Terry Adwin,
Hi, hi.
Arendis,
Hey, everybody.
and Sanswinda.
Hello.
And let's head into the news for this week, which is pretty much non-existent. But
It's probably a good thing. Same old, things evening out, working in the background.
Yeah, Gordon has been out on vacation for the last couple of weeks. So he's finally back in. And he's probably trying to now get caught up with anything. But let's head into our LOTRO beacon, where the big thing of note is that today was Weatherstock.
Yay.
Woo. I don't know how much of that any of you got through on there.
I was planning to and totally forgot what I was planning to do. Oops.
All right. I managed to listen to a couple of hours of Weatherstock music, and also managed to catch Professor Olson's little lecture at the end, where he was talking about music and its effect in the Lord of the Rings, or I should say in Middle Earth, because he was talking more specifically about the creation myth and about the story of Beren and Oath.
That sounds cool.
Right. Now, I'm sure that lecture will be available on the Signum University page at some point, and also probably Weatherstock itself on the LOTRO
Should
channel.
Should be archived on LOTRO stream.
Yeah, it should be archived on a LOTRO stream. It is not likely to be on YouTube because it doesn't get along too well with YouTube concerning on how things on there. So I have a feeling YouTube is not yet this one, but it will be on their stream, on their Twitch page. And you want to craft your housing items? Let's see what you can do. And you could look at a selection of items you can make yourself in LOTRO in Deco Demu webpage on there. And
No, I don't.
oh, that involves crafting, right?
Yeah,
you don't want to craft a bunch of house
really
decorations?
Don't want to craft a bunch of house decorations. Nope. Okay.
Oh,
Shocked.
well.
Yes,
I'm
this
shocked,
even Terry?
I tell
What's
you.
going on?
And the Grand Order of the Lost Madam is hosting a riddle fun run on July 28th on Laurelin. A riddle fun run?
Sounds fun.
It does.
But let's see.
I don't know what it is, but
Hobbits have a craving for riddles. Riddles are common entertainment at the Shire Inns, most notably at the weekly Green Dragon Friday. It has been a while since the Hobbits organized their last riddle run-through, so it's high time that we have one. And this time it'll all be a fun run because it involves visiting Shire Inns. Location starting Tuckborough on 7:30 p.m. UK time, which is 2:30 p.m. server time. And that is on July 28th, which is a Sunday. We will meet in Tuckborough, where you will get 4 riddles from Miss Picella. Each riddle answered is when the answer is when the Shire ends, and the 4th riddle leads you to the place where the finish line is. You can do the race alone or in small teams. First, you need to figure out the first 3 inns, visit them in any order you like, and perform a special task at those inns. Also, you should take your time to look at the inn itself, where there will be some extra questions at the finish line about the inns themselves. Also, Miss Priscilla will get you some extra tasks to do that you can gain extra points if you have the time. Should you have problems during the race, please consult Miss Priscilla. Rewards will be given for speed and correct answers, but also for things like silliness and matching team costumes. And the main idea is to have fun together. Even though the riddles themselves might not be too difficult to solve, it is encouraged to do the race in teams so that you will get more fun out of it. You will get more details at the Riddle Run day. In the meantime, you can gather a small team, visit inns, eat, meditate, whatever gets you ready for the fun run. See you in Tuckborough on Sunday, 28th of July.
This sounds fun.
That's next Sunday, right?
That sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
But fun.
Yes. How many characters do you have on Laurelin?
I don't think I have any, but, small details. We can fix this.
At least it's in the Shire.
Mhm.
Like 6.
See, there you go. Terry's already halfway.
Yes, but how many of them are hobbits? I know there's no rule that says they have to be hobbits.
None.
Well, then she's, she can be halfway there by making a hobbit.
Oh, Sans, you have alts all over the place. I presume you've got a few there.
I think I have at least 2. Because I think I made a second one in case Sans window wasn't lore-friendly enough, because I was scared. I've played, twice on Laurelin.
Well, let's see. Well, if they...
It was nice both times, but I was scared, and it was a while ago, and I
know
haven't been
there's a
back.
pine leaf on Laurelin.
Well, I know there's a pine leaf on Laurelin. Yes, there's definitely a pine leaf on Laurelin. And I guess, though, the sand part might be taken to mean pine, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
If you were an elf, I guess. Right, you remember that's why I occasionally have characters with the name Sand in them? It wasn't because of you, it was because...
Because it's the translation for pine, yeah.
Right. It's when the Elven translation is pine.
Which is still really funny. When we're in a group together.
Yeah, we're in a group together and you're thinking, oh, yes. Who's this?
Everybody's like, Sans, do this. And I'm like, I am. And they're like, no, do this. And you're like, wait, you mean me?
Then, Wandering Around Arda has posted a new outfit for the White Gull.
Yeah, it was really pretty. Dancing high elves, I'm telling you. You can't resist. You make them and you just hit that dance 3 button and you just walk away.
It really is
Pretty
kind of
much.
irresistible.
Yeah, that does tend to happen.
My high elf survived a fall in Minas Tirith off the prow and landed on top of a building and spent a good bit of time just dancing up there because she could. So, She didn't look nearly as cool, though, because she didn't have this good outfit on.
Well, yeah, that makes it complete. Did you have anything that was bird-related on that you were wearing?
I don't think so. I'd have to find the screenshots again, but I think she was wearing the Forester's outfit.
Okay. Because I think it'd also work if you're dressed as a swan. You said Dol Amroth, right? Yeah.
Well, I was in Minas Tirith, but yeah.
Oh, you're in Minas Tirith. Okay.
Yeah, she said the prow. That's in Minas
you
Tirith.
did have a... Yeah,
She
you
might have been wearing...
You did say the prow.
One of the outfits that you get with the Mordor pack. That's a possibility. But
actually, when I think of the prow and birds, the first bird I think of is a chicken.
Right?
Wandering Around Arda has posted an... Oh, that's where we went to that. So let's go to the Ken Hall then. Roxy Manor is an international kinship on the Arkansas server that cares about one another and for all players in LOTRO. No one purpose is greater than another. Respect for others and their opinion is highly cherished. They are currently actively recruiting. Click here, on their link to check out their forum post and for more information. So now comes our weekly comment. What is the best buried treasure you've ever found? Yeah.
Jade gemstones. Oh wait, wrong treasure.
I don't know about the best, but my favorite one to find is any of the emotes.
I want the rich emote so bad.
I have it on several characters.
I know. And you can stand in Dragok's lair and use it, and it's awesome. I saw.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Been there, done that. That's old news.
Fair. I still want to take a character there and do it. Someday. Goals.
Yeah, I can't even remember what I managed to get when the last time I did the treasure hunt.
I got a gym inspection emote.
That one is also fun. And the coin flip.
I might have gotten that. I got another one. I'm not sure what it was. But it wasn't the one I wanted.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a strong preference in this group for emotes. Then let's head into the fan site news, and then continues this series on Lore Master Trade Points. And you can listen to the new episode of LOTRO Players News, number 313, Shirtless Christmas in July. Ogre's Epic Adventures returns on Landreful, and you can watch Ogre's first stream back. And Mythgard Middle Earth returns, and you continue the adventures with the Tolkien Professor. And you join Druid's Fire with a new episode of Gondor Has No Druids. Adventures with Elda continues with Return to March of the King's Deeding. And you can also watch Adventure After... Well, those are called Adventures After Dark with Big Ed and Mustafa. This says Dark, which sounds a little strange. So
Could be a typo.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that's a typo and that it is Adventure After Dark. Unless there was some sort of joke involved that's a reference to. And Wayward Plane continues with the Veils of Andu. And this week's screenshot of the week is by Tansy Rose, which has a very elvish theme to it. Where is this?
It's Rivendell.
It is Rivendell? Okay.
Definitely
That's my
Rivendell.
guess.
It's Rivendell if you have Rivendelled the bridge.
Oh.
I have Rivendelled that bridge several times.
Okay.
As somebody who's had to try and get out of the water numerous times in Rivendell, I can tell you that that's Rivendell.
Okay. Then let's talk. Oh, actually, that's for Terry. Yes, it is time for the sales for this weekend. Terry, what's for sale? What's on sale this week?
We actually had some decent stuff on sale this week. 30% off select quest packs, 100% XP boost, Mithril coins. Yay! Time to stock up on those Mithril coins.
Yeah, buddy.
And Max Morale and Power Scrolls, and they're 30% off, which is really, really good. Summer sales continue with 35% off Keepsakes of the Grey Mounts, 50% off Ironfold Crafting, 75% off the Premium Wallet, so now is the time to buy it if you don't already have it. That's now through July 25th, and the weekly coupon gets you a Tome of Defense with coupon Tome of Defense also through the 25th, and over the weekend we have the Buried Treasure event, hence the question, the comment of the week.
Then let's head into the site news, where we have another entry for Where in Middle-earth is Emeraldina number 13.
And we learned that I was right about the last one, which was in Fangorn.
which is in Fangorn for Welling Hall.
So basically what I'm learning through this is that Terry knows pretty much everywhere there is to know in this game.
Not everywhere, because she has stumped me a couple of times.
Oh, okay. I must have missed that one.
There have been at least 2. Where I was like, I have no idea. I actually really think I know where the next one is too, but I'm not going to tell you while I'm on the air.
Fair.
Yeah. Let's see. I have a guess, but I think I need to go and double check on this before I'll be completely confident on it.
My first guess was wrong.
I always say I'm going to double check, and then I never actually double check.
Well, yes, there's always that. Yeah, forgetting to check it is probably going to be a comment. It's like, oh yes, I finally remember 2 minutes before the next show.
What was I going to check again?
Yeah, that. Let's head into our new player question. And what's our question this week?
Well, I just wanted some more information on the buried treasure event that Terry was talking about a second ago.
When you log in, it tells you that there's a buried treasure event, and it's up north of Gondaman. It's in Thorns Hall.
Yeah.
Basically,
And
you run
stable
around
masters.
and you
That'll
can,
take you there.
basically you can run around and dig stuff up, but you have to get the tools in order to dig stuff up, so you can't just keep digging indiscriminately. And then there are ways to improve your odds of actually getting something good. You can earn cave claws that you release, and they'll take you to something that's actually got something in it. And then there's little dowsing diamonds that you can use that will tell you if the spot you're looking at has
That's the
anything
emote I got.
halfway.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, the dowsing emote.
Yep.
And then you can earn picks by doing repeatable quests, and they're repeatable every 20 minutes. It is not one of my favorite events because it is basically a competition event, because you're in an instance with a bunch of other people and everybody has the same chances, basically.
I got the
somebody
huge
gets
cash
to
twice.
spot
I was-
before you do.
Like the only person
Yeah.
there.
Well, and I've gotten the huge cash several times when I've been with other people, but not gotten good stuff out of it. So just because you get a huge cash doesn't necessarily mean that it's got the thing you want in it.
Yep.
There are some things that you can only get by digging them up, like the treasure horse mount, which Sarissa still wants and has never attained. I haven't done the treasure hunt in forever. You don't want to do it in a group, because if you try to do it in a group, it comes up with a roll
For all the stuff.
for everything,
Oh, no.
regardless of who actually did the digging. So one person can do the digging, and everybody has a chance to roll on the loot.
Totally not fair.
Great.
Yeah, don't do it in a group.
Yeah, don't do it in a group unless you've just agreed beforehand that either everybody gets to roll, or I actually a friend was helping me try and look for the horse, so we were using their picks to dig things, and then I was rolling on the stuff. But only on the good stuff. Like, I'd let them have the tokens, and I was just rolling on the better loot to get it. Like the cave claws and stuff. Because you can get more cave claws and more dowsing gems and stuff like that, too.
Right.
It's really fun to do at least once.
Totally. Especially if you've got some time to kill. Like, if you've only got a few minutes, it's not as much fun as if you've got an hour. But
Okay. Sounds neat. I've never done it before.
if you've got too much time, you'll just get frustrated by your lack of pickaxes and cave claws.
Yeah, there is that.
But it's fun. Like, I enjoy it, like, while watching a show or something.
And think that I may have done that once with the I'm trying to think if there's an episode of the Complete Pine Leaf where I did where I went through that. At least went through parts of the early parts of it or something like that because it had been a while since I had done it. But they came up with the treasure hunt, and I said, "Okay, let's go and try this." But that would have been a little while ago. All right, let's then head into our week in LOTRO. And I heard a rumor that Terry Adwin was not doing LOTRO this week.
Nope, I didn't even load up the game. I had other stuff going on.
Then let's
Skip.
try. Okay. Arendis, what were you up to then?
Not much more than Terry, to be honest. I also had other stuff going on. But I was able to log in for a little bit and dust off my baby Bjorning, who I have missed dearly. Terry, don't listen to this part. I'm sorry. It's too much fun to run around as a bear, especially with the speed boost. It's too much fun. You will not dampen my bear enthusiasm. I'm sorry you find it unbearable. Okay, I'll leave. But yeah, so just she's working through the epic story. She's about to meet Tom Bombadil for the first time. So that's pretty much all I've been up to. Sans, how about you? How was your week?
My week was pretty good, also low key. It was just Maven and I for girls this week, so we worked on the Black Book of Mordor together, and did some irresponsible war steeding across the Anvil landscape, and then up towards up in the neighboring canyon. I want to say it's Stormwall. So that was fun, and.
And you didn't fall off the glacier?
No.
Okay.
We did irresponsibly enter the Anvil instance just to prove that we could. And then we realized it was going to start up anyway because we were in there, so we listened to Karazgar for a little bit, and then when that spun, we ran. We very bravely ran away. And... yeah, we've both participated in the raid, so we knew that we did not want to even try taking on the heads with just the two of us. But yeah, she was on her Bjorning and I was on my minstrel, so we had some healing. We just, no, it would not have gone well. And I gathered lots of Skarn for cinders. Some of it dangerously because we have lower level characters on Crook Hollow right now. They're like... I mean, they're not that low level, like 45. But...
well, when your main is 120, 45 seems pretty baby.
But it seems pretty low. Especially when you want to, like, waltz into Giant Valley and take off with ore. The giants weren't too happy to see me. And so I killed, like, a dragon and a troll and a giant. And I was like, yep. I need to go find an easier place to finish getting Skarn. But yeah, it was fun. And, it was, I did other things while I was doing it too, as soon as I got to a place where I didn't have to worry about giants and trolls and dragons. And...
oh my.
Huh?
I said, oh my.
Oh my.
Giants
exactly.
And dragons and trolls, oh my.
Oh my. Exactly. And I finished the Lore Master quests on the field trip from Radagast. The ones that give you the cosmetic pets that you can't, like, have with your actual pet up at the same time. I did those for the first time, so that was pretty cool. And
that was the first time you did that?
That was the first time I did it. And as I was, like, bringing back the bird, I was like, I really should have been reading the quest text because I have no idea what I'm doing except that I've got like 20 minutes to get back with this bird. And I feel like I might as well like go take a nap or do other things because, I'm going to be there fast. And I was like, yeah, I would be like the hare and the tortoise and the hare myth. Totally lose just by being distracted like, oh look, I've got so much time. So we just took it back regularly and yeah, I finished it, and I have a rabbit, and my character's name is Sans Wolf, so I think I'm going to name the rabbit Wolf, just for fun. With a different spelling.
Please do.
But I did not get around to naming it last time, because I was trying to think of a name for my links, so. Anyway, that was my week. Pine Leaf, how was your week?
All right. Before I head into what I did this week, to add something to what I was saying earlier, I did find the episode where I was for the complete Pine Leaf. It was episode 37 in season 1 for that.
Okay.
And that's where I wanted to, and of course it's titled very appropriately, The Hunt for Buried Treasure. No, what a shot. Then let's into my week then. On Honor, my warden there cleared out my deed log for Rovanian. That means I've took care of any pending deeds I had for Moria and for Mirkwood and Lothlorien. Good to have all of those out. And that means it's time for me to head into Enedwide. Then, during the Friday night fights, we ran some Moria skirmishes. We ran the Battle of the Deep Way, which went well enough. So we ran the Way of Smiths, and on our first attempt, well, Stothkel got killed. He didn't survive too well.
Oops.
So we ran it again, and that time we managed to keep him alive and finish the skirmish. Then I dusted off my burglar. I think it's been 2 or 3 months since I played my burglar. And I tried to get back into there and see if I can remember, now how do I play this class again? So I went in there, and of course, worse than it is, my first serious combat on this character that I haven't played in several months was mounted. Okay, great. I don't remember how to fight on a burglar. I have to learn how to fight mounted on a burglar. Yay. But I managed to finish up my stuff in Elthangles because it was the one where you do your stuff in Elthangles and then head back, lead the escort quest where you're supposed to escort the wagon to the camp there. There I'm planning on going living. And that concludes my week there. So let's head into our news beyond LOTRO, where we have The Oath by Darren Loremaster. And this is about the Oath of Feanor. Not friend, nor foe, none foul nor clean shall keep from us the jewels. We mean that neither Morgoth, Vala Bright, or Dark Lord brew from hellish night, or race of gods, or strong Maya, or whatsoever other power, man unborn yet in Middle Earth, or all the other races, whatever worth, nor law, nor love, nor league of sword, nor armies gathered afterward shall keep from High King Feanor his jewels. We shall wage brutal war on all who take a Cimmeril, vengeance to all, and at our will we deal him death. Thus so we swear, whosoever a Cimmeril shall wear and not return, woe to world's end. This oath we swear, let Eru send our souls to Etterdark if we fail aught this oath and utterly extinguish us. Hear us, Eru! We swear by holy mountain, true bear us as witness. Hear our vow. By Manwe's name, by Varda, thou recall to mind this oath we swear. Iluvatar, our oath now heed. And of course, that is based on the story from the Silmarillion. We currently have 18 supporters on Patreon, and if you'd like to join this illustrious raid of players and help support LOTRO players, simply go to the donations page where you support the Players Alliance on Patreon. There you'll find rewards, including a mention on a podcast of your choice, or even be a guest with us for an episode of LOTRO Players News. We did not have any emails this week, but if you'd like to send us one, you can send it to podcast@LOTROplayers.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at the Players Alliance @Players Ally, LOTRO Players @LOTRO Players, Arendis @Arendis, Pineleaf @Pineleaf Needles, Sanswinda @Sanswinda, and Terry Edwin @Terry Edwin. The Players Alliance has 2 shows on Thursdays at 7 p.m. US Eastern Time. We have DDO Players, and on Saturday at 8:30 p.m. US Eastern Time, we have LOTRO Players News. You can choose our shows at LOTROplayers.com/live. And that is all for tonight. And this is Pineleaf Needles reminding you to skirmish responsibly.